Welcome students. Now in this video we are going to see the previous year GATE questions which are asked for the 2 marks. I will read the question. I will put the keywords or key data from the question. Just listen the question carefully. We will solve here. Okay. So let us take the first question. The resistance spot welding is performed on two plates of 1.5 mm thickness with 6 mm diameter electrode using 15,000 ampere current for a time duration 0.25 seconds. Assuming the interface resistance to be 0.001 ohm, the heat generated to form the weld is. Okay, this is 2 mark question. So this is of course the resistance spot welding where the plate thickness is of 1.5 mm, but this is not useful for us. Okay, the current is given as 15,000 ampere and it is passing through through circuit for how much time? 0.25 seconds. This is very important for us. And the resistance is how much? 0.0001 ohm. Okay, so if we solve this for the heat generation, okay, heat generation in the arc welding, how to give it? Heat generation or heat generated in the arc welding, in the resistance spot welding, it is I square R times tau. It is in joules or watt second. So put the values here. 15,000 square into 0.0001 into 0.25. Solve this 15,000 square into 0.0001 into 0.25. It is 5625 joules or watt second. Okay, you got the answer. 5625 watt. Okay, this is correct. See, 2 mark question. Again, same type question in ask 2004. See, two 1 mm thick steel sheets are to be spot welded at a current of 5,000 ampere, assuming the effective resistance to be 200 micro ohm and the current flow time is 0.2 seconds. The heat generated during the process. Again, same question. See, so plate thickness 1 mm given, current 5,000 ampere is given, and how much time? 0.2 seconds. Okay, again they are asking the heat generation. I hope you can solve this and check. The option A is 0.2 joule, option B 1 joule, option C 5 joule, and option D 1000 joule. Please solve and get the answer. Okay, it's very easy. I will not solve, you can solve it. See, next question. In arc welding process, the voltage and current are 25 volt and 300 ampere respectively. The potential of the power source or the voltage is how much given? 25 volt, and the current is how much? 300 ampere respectively. The arc heat transfer efficiency is 0.85 and the welding speed is 8 mm per second. The net heat input in joule per mm is, this is GATE ME 2008 question. Okay, so this is the arc welding is given, the voltage 25 volt, current 300 ampere required, and the welding speed or weld travel speed is 8 mm per second. It is given. Okay, so what they are asking? The net heat input in joule per mm. So dear student, we have seen for this net heat input, what is the formula? It is equal to power divided by the travel speed of welding or electrode, travel speed of electrode, which will be in joule per mm. Okay, in this unit they have asked the question. Okay, so how much it is? Power is nothing but the V into I, okay, divided by small v. And if the heat transfer efficiency given, the heat is actually heat is generated at the tip of the electrode, and that heat is idealized as the heat available at the work, but we have not considered any losses there. So if we consider the any losses into that transfer of heat from the tip of the electrode to the workpiece, so of course the heat transfer efficiency is given, that is eta ht into Vi divided by V, and it is given how much it is given, eta ht, I hope it is given as 0.85. 85% heat transfer efficiency is there. So calculate. I will put the values 0.85 into voltage 25 volts, current 300 amperes divided by speed of welding is 8. Okay, so please calculate. So if I calculate 0.85 into 25 into 300 bhagya 8, 796. So net heat input will be 796.87 joule per mm. Very important. And in the options, what are the options? 64 joules per mm, 797, 1103, 79700. So yes, it is nearly around 797 only, isn't it? So this is the correct options. Option B is the Bombay is correct answer, 797. Please check. Let us take the next example, dear students. I hope you are getting. वेल्डिंग गेट में 2 से 3 मार्क के लिए हर साल आता है. एवरी ईयर यू विल गेट द न्यूमेरिकल फॉर 2 marks in the gate examination. Many times, every year you can get it. So next question I will read. The spot welding of 2 1 millimeter thick sheets of steel, density of steel is given as 8000 kilogram per meter cube, is carried out successfully by passing a certain amount of current for 0.1 second through the electrode. The resistance weld nugget formed is 5 millimeter in diameter and 1.5 millimeter thick. If the latent heat of the fusion of the steel is 1400 kilojoule per kg and the effective resistance in the welding operation is 200 micro ohm, the current passing through the electrode is approximately. So again, this is the question from the spot welding which is asked by the IIT Bombay in 2005 for 2 marks, mechanical engineering. So here they are saying that certain amount of current is flowing, and that current they are asking. Okay, so let us collect the data. क्या क्या दिया है बच्चों, बोलो. So the 1 mm thick sheets है, कोई बात नहीं, बुराई वाली बात बिल्कुल नहीं. डेंसिटी दी है मटेरियल की कितनी, 8000 kgs per meter cube दी है. Okay, very good. And time, for how much time the current is flowing through the circuit, it is tau given as 0.1 second, and the resistance is how much, 200 into 10 to the power minus 6 ohm, not micro ohm, it is ohm. And the latent heat is equal to, say, L is equal to 1400 kilojoule per kg. And here the nugget is cylindrical nugget is going to form, say this is the cylindrical nugget is going to form with the diameter of nugget 5 and the thickness height of the nugget is 1.5. Okay, so this is the data given, and they are asking that how much current in amperes. Okay, so we can have in this spot welding or resistance welding, the heat generated here is equal to heat required to melt the nugget, to melt the spot or nugget, isn't it? So what is heat required? We know that I square R tau. Heat generated is how much? I square R tau. And what is heat required to melt the nugget? Is nothing but what? The mass of the nugget into what? Sensible heat plus latent heat, isn't it? So this will be in joules, this will be in joules, isn't it? Now see here, sensible heat is not mentioned anywhere, so we can only have the latent heat, that is mass into latent heat. But what is mass of the nugget? That is mass is nothing but volume of the nugget into density of the nugget material into latent heat L, which is equal to I square R tau, isn't it? Now if you solve here this I square R tau, we will solve for the volume is what? Volume is pi by 4 d square h times rho times latent heat, isn't it? So let us write here. I will write the values and then we can solve. So I square, I is unknown, I square into resistance is how much? 200 into 10 to the power minus 6 ohm into time is how much? 0.1 is equal to pi by 4. What is diameter of nugget? Please take in, because it is in latent heat in joule per kg and density in kgs per meter cube. So convert it into meter. Pi by 4, this 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 square into height 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 3 into this latent density 8000 into latent heat 1400 kilojoules, so into 10 to the power 3 joule per kg. Now solve for this. So 5 to the power minus 3 square into 1.5 e to the power minus 3 into 8000 into 1400 e to the power 3 into pi divided by 4. So this is coming as around 330 joules. Heat required to melt the nugget. So divided by this 200 into 0.1 into this 10 to the power 6. So divided by 200 divided by 0.1 into e to the power 6. So I square we are getting as 16.5 into 10 to the power 6. So take the root of this. So I will be 4061.2 amperes. Please check. बच्चों चेक करो आ रहा है कि नहीं इतना. 4061 4061 nearly 4000 4061 ampere. Let us see the options whether we have done correctly or not. The option A is 1480 ampere, option B 3300 ampere, option C 4060 ampere. Yes, correct, 4060 nearly they have given in the option, and option D is 9400. So 4061 is our correct answer, that this much amount of current is necessary, okay, to get that nugget. Please see a DC welding. Next question I am reading. A DC welding machine with a linear power source characteristic provides the open circuit voltage as 80 volt and short circuit current 800 ampere. DC welding machine है, linear power source characteristic है, VO that is open circuit voltage दिया है 80 volt, short circuit current दिया है 800 volts. During welding with the machine, the measured arc current is 500 ampere, corresponding to the arc length 5 millimeter. जब आर्क लेंथ 5 मिलीमीटर थी तब मेजर्ड किया गया करंट कितना था? 500 एम्पियर का था. ओके, and the measured current is 460 corresponding to the arc length of 7 millimeter. नाउ जब आर्क लेंथ 5 से बढ़कर 7 मिलीमीटर हो गई तब कितना करंट फ्लो हुआ? 460 एम्पियर. वी नो दैट द रिलेशन, बिकॉज आर्क लेंथ इंक्रीज करती है तो वोल्टेज बढ़ता है, लेकिन करंट क्या होता है? डिक्रीज होता है. आर्क लेंथ एंड वोल्टेज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल, आर्क लेंथ एंड करंट आर इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल. To have when the arc length is minimum, current is maximum. Arc length increases, current decreases. That is thing we have to keep it in mind. I have teach you in these VI characteristics. Okay. The linear voltage E and arc length L characteristics of the welding arc can be given as. So उन्होंने क्या दिया है? उल्टा पूछा है. They have asked in reverse manner. From that we have to get from the given information we have to get the equation for the voltage in the arc. We know that how to represent the voltage in the arc. When the arc is equal to A plus BL, isn't it? We know that this is the electrode drop and this is the column drop. Okay, so information is what the data says, that the open voltage is 80 volt, short circuit current how much? 800 ampere. So when the arc length, there are two conditions, no? The arc length, suppose L1 कितना था? 5 mm था. Then what was the current at that time? I1 was 500 ampere. And when the arc length goes on increasing from 5 millimeter to 7 millimeter, corresponding current कितना था? 460 ampere. Based on this information, we have to find out this equation for the voltage in the arc in terms of this A plus BL, where they have put the voltage as E and arc length as capital L. So, very nice. Let us start solving the question. We know that एक equation मैंने दिया था आपको VI characteristics में, कौन सा? The voltage in the arc divided by open circuit voltage plus I in the arc, current in the arc divided by current in the transformer or secondary of the transformer, which is IS, which is short circuit current, maximum current in the secondary winding. We learned all this is equal to 1. Is equal to 1. So let us put the values for these two conditions. Say for first condition, we are going to find in terms of what? A plus B. For first case, L will be replaced by L1 divided by V0 is 80 volt plus I in the first condition 500, I1 is 500 ampere divided by short circuit current 800 ampere. So is equal to 1. Say this is equation number 1. Same case for the case number 2, we can write again A plus BL2 now. VO is same, current is changing to 460 ampere divided by short circuit current is same 800 ampere. So this is equation number 2. What you will do? Solve this. So how to solve this? Now everything is clear, I hope. Just we need the value of A and B. You need the value of A will be A and B, you will get the equation for this VR, this characteristic equation. What we can do here? So I can do like this: A plus BL1 is equal to 80 into 1 minus 500 divided by 800. That is the first thing I can do. So solve this. 500, 5 by 8, 1 minus answer into 80. So it is 30. It is coming as 30. So A plus BL1 is 30. So equation number 3. and from here what we can write, A plus BL2 is equal to 80 into 1 minus 460 bhagya 800. Tell me, you need to do this. 460 divided by 800, 1 minus answer into 80, you will get it as 34. This is equation number 4, that is A plus BL2, it is 34. So equation 3 and 4 are the simultaneous equations with the two variables we are having here, A and B. Please solve for the A and B. So let us say equation 4 minus equation 3. So A minus A is 0. What you will get? B. You can now put the values here. L1 is how much? Arc length, initially it was 5, and next arc length we got at 7, isn't it? So I will write the clear equations. A plus 5B is equal to 30 and A plus 7B is equal to 34. Okay, solve for A and B. So this minus this, 2B is equal to 4. 34 minus 30, 4, 7B minus 5B, 2B, A minus A, 0. So B will be how much? This is 2. Put this value in any of this equation. What is A now? A plus 10 is equal to 30. So A will be how much? 30 minus 10, 20. So khatam ho gaya yahan pe. You get the value for A and B, and the characteristic equation was given as V is equal to A plus BL. So what you get here? This voltage in the arc is equal to A is how much? 20 plus B is how much? 2L, isn't it? So this is the equation you get. So this is the answer actually. So in options what they have given, so I will write the options here. E is nothing but they have put the voltage as E. E is equal to 20 plus 2L. E is equal to 20 plus 8L. E is equal to 80 plus 2L. E is equal to 80 plus. Okay, so option A, B, C and D. So tell me dear students, क्या आंसर आएगा? E is equal to 20 plus 2L. E is equal to 20 plus 2L. Yes, option A is correct. This is 2-mark question from GATE 2007, which was set by IIT Kanpur. So let us take the next question. Okay. So listen. Two metallic sheets, each of 2 mm thickness, are welded in the lap joint configuration by resistance spot welding. The welding current of 10 kiloampere, that is 10,000 ampere, and welding time of 10 milliseconds. A spherical fusion zone extending up to the full thickness of each the sheet is formed. The properties of the metallic sheets are given below. Properties are ambient temperature given 293 Kelvin, melting point temperature given 1793 Kelvin, density 7000 kgs per meter cube, latent heat 300 kilojoule per kg, and specific heat is given as 800 joule per kg Kelvin. And what are the assumptions? Assume that number 1, contact resistance along the sheet interfaces is 500 microohm. No conductive heat loss through the bulk sheet material, and the complete weld fusion zone at the melting temperature. They are asking the melting efficiency of the processes. Okay, so this is the question on the resistance spot welding. Again, let us put the things what are given. So ambient temperature, first of all, see, I will write thickness of the plates 2 mm. Then the current is how much? 10,000 ampere. Time is how much? 10 millisecond, that is 10 to the power minus 3 into 10, that is in seconds. And the spherical fusion zone, so here the nugget that is going to fall in the lab configuration, they are saying that it is spherical one and extending up to full sheet. Okay, so definitely this R will be the radius of the spherical nugget, which is equal to thickness of the plate. Okay, fine. Ambient temperature 293 Kelvin, melting T melting point 1793 Kelvin, density 7000 kg per meter cube, and specific heat 800 joule per kg Kelvin. Here latent heat is also given as latent heat 300 kg per kilogram. And what they are asking the efficiency, melting efficiency. So first of all, see, this is the spherical weld nugget. For that we have to calculate this mass of the nugget, isn't it? So what is mass of the nugget? Which is nothing but volume into density. Volume is how much? 4 by 3 pi r cube into density 7000. So into density. Okay, so 4 by 3 times pi times radius of 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 cube into density 7000. Calculate this. So 2 into the power minus 3 cube into 7000 into 4 pi divided by 3. So mass of the nugget is around 2.3457 into 10 to the power minus 4 kgs. Okay. Now, what is heat required to melt the nugget? Heat required to melt the nugget so what is that? That is mass into sensible heat plus latent heat. So mass of the nugget M into sensible heat, how can we write? That is Cp into melting point temperature minus ambient temperature plus latent heat. See, in this numerical all the data is given. It is described here. So put the value. This is heat required to melt the nugget. How much? Mass is 2.3457 into 10 to the power minus 4 into bracket Cp is how much? 800 into T melting 1793 minus 293 plus latent heat is how much? Latent heat 300 kilojoule per kg, that is 300 into 10 to the power 3. So 1793 minus 293 into 800 minus 300 e to the power 3, e to the power minus 4. It is 211.13 joule. 4 by 3 pi r cube. It is correct. If we calculate this, the heat required to melt the joint is coming as 351.8 joules. Okay, so this is the heat required to melt the nugget. And what is the heat generated in the spot welding? Here heat generated or heat supply is same in the resistance welding. So how much? I square R tau. I square R tau. Or how much I is there? 10,000 amperes into resistance. Resistance is how much? It is 200, no? Resistance is 500 micro ohm. 500 micro ohm. So resistance how much? 500 micro ohm. That is 500 into 10 to the power minus 6 ohm into how much current? 10 millisecond. 10 into 10 to the power minus 3. Okay. So tell me what is the answer for this heat generated. So 10,000 into 500 e to the power minus 6 into 10 into e to the power minus 3. Okay. So it is around 500 joules. It is 10,000 square, no? So answer into 10,000. So it is coming as 500 joules. It is heat generated is coming as 500 joule. That is the heat supplied also. And heat required to melt the nugget is how much? 351.8 joules. They are asking the melting efficiency. How to calculate efficiency then? That is efficiency of heat input or melting in spot welding is what? The heat required to melt the nugget divided by the heat supplied. So what is the heat required to melt the nugget? 351.8 divided by heat supply 500 joules. So calculate how much it is. 351.8 divided by answer into 100. That will be the efficiency, that is 70.36%. Efficiency you are getting at 70.36. Check it. Do the calculation part. So options are option A 50.37, option B 60.37, option C 70.37. Yes, correct. And option D 80.37. So 70.36 or 37 is the correct choice. That is option C. And again, this was the question from 2007 paper from the IIT Kanpur. So this is the question on welding. Okay. Let us take the next question. The two 8 mm thick steel plates are placed 5 mm apart and welding by butt joint. Welding is carried out at 20 volt and the speed of 5 mm per second. The heat transfer efficiency is 0.8. If the heat required to melt the steel is 10 joules per millimeter cube and the melting efficiency is 0.625, the weld current in ampere will be, welding current in ampere will be option A 100, option B 200, option C 300 and option D 400. Okay, so solve this, try it. तब तक मैं यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ डेटा क्या है. The thickness of the plate 8 mm. They are placed 5 mm apart, so in butt position. Okay. Or so 8 mm apart, 5 mm thick. What is given? 8 mm thick. Sorry, 8 mm thick है और 5 mm apart. Okay. And what is the speed of welding? It's 5 mm per second. The speed of welding will be 5 mm per second. So this welding goes like this. So we need to calculate this volume rate, isn't it? We know that. What is the formula? Here see, voltage is how much? 20 volts. Current we are going to determine. How much heat required to melt the steel? 10 joule per mm cube, and heat transfer efficiency is 0.80 and melting efficiency is 0.625. Very simple. I hope you will solve this question without me. Okay, so you know the formula. What is melting efficiency? We have described this, or we discussed all these things in the heat input for the arc welding. Eta m is equal to area into velocity into delta, that is heat required to melt the material, divided by V into I. When heat transfer efficiency is given, it is multiplied to the source, power source, isn't it? Because direct conversion of electrical energy into the power in the arc welding, isn't it? We know that. So how much they are asking for I? So I will be area of weld into velocity of the electrode and travel speed of the electrode into the heat divided by eta ht into eta m into voltage. Put the values. Area will be how much? 8 into 5. This is the area, no? How much? 8 गुण्या 5, 40 millimeter square. This is 40 into speed of welding or travel speed of electrode 5 mm per second into how much heat required for melting of the steel, 10 joule per mm cubed, divided by 0.8 into 0.625 into voltage is 20. Calculate and tell me the answer. 40 into 5 into 10 by a 0.8 by a 0.625 by a 20. So 200. It is coming as how much? 200 amperes. I is how much? 200 amperes. I hope it is clear now. So we will continue in the next video. Thank you.